guys, welcome to the review show. My name is Austin. The first Omen stars Nail Tiger Free. A woman starts to question her own faith when she uncovers a terrifying conspiracy to bring about the birth of evil incarnated in Rome. I just have a quick little question. Who out of these two films cheated off one another? Like, I don't who looked at whose papers and just like, yes, I'll borrow from you. Like, I can't believe that how close these two films are. Like, they are literally brothers and sisters. Like, they're siblings. It's ridiculous how my statement of like, if we don't criticize some stuff, we're gonna get the same shit. That's like, I said that in my Winnie the Pooh 2 review, whatever that fucking movie is called, Blood and Honey. It's saying like, we're just gonna keep getting the same shit, and 2 weeks later, I feel like I would just watch the sequel to Immaculate, and I don't want to say any more in case someone's really wanted to see Immaculate, but these two films are literally the fucking same, and I did not want to rewatch Immaculate, but I guess I technically did. So not really much for a review then, is there? Do I think that the first Omen is better than Immaculate? In some ways, yes. I wouldn't consider this as like a horror film. It's more of like a thriller at times. Like, it does have good atmosphere. It doesn't have like the big jumps that I thought it was gonna have, because the trailers really made this to be like, oh, this is gonna be like a very fucking scary, intense horror film. It's not really. Like, there is definitely horror themes and definitely suspenseful moments. I did like, this is like the biggest positive I'm going to give to this film. I did like this one scene where our main lead, Neil, I have no idea how to say her name. I don't even remember the character's name. I don't even give a shit. Where she was locked up in this room, and next, all you hear is these voices, and next, it cuts to a dark corner of the room, and it's like you're looking for it, and you're like, it's like, what am I looking at? And next, sooner or later, you do see something move. I'm like, okay, cool. I was worried for like a big bong type of move, big like sound, and it's like, there it is type of deal. But no, it does play it settle, and it does try to attempt something. But the fucking story I don't like. Not only because it's literally the same fucking exact story from Immaculate, and if you guys like that movie, you probably will like this, but it's the most generic ass shit I've seen. It's really fucking stupid, and like, they want to basically innovate. Innovate, is that's the right word, right? Basically, like, they're trying to drive more people to come to church, to believe in Jesus. Conspiracy is so fucking dumb. I'm like, why would you do this? But that's the plot. They're evil. This is a messed up church. All right, whatever. Our main lead girl has, sometimes can have like, can see things, but it's like, but then she says like, well, most of the time it's not real anyways. But then later in the film, it's like, oh no, what I'm actually seeing is real. But sometimes it isn't real though. So it's like, how can we fucking believe in what we're seeing? And it's like, well, Austin, that's supposed to be the point. Like, like, it's supposed to be like a mystery, like leaving it up in the air. Like, who knows what you're supposed to be seeing is real or not real? It's like, but that's so fucking cheap. It's so a cheap way to write yourself out of a corner if something like, to be like, oh well, no, we don't need to explain that because that never actually happened. And like, they use that also of a way to explain exposition. Nothing interesting happens. It's so fucking predictable too when someone's gonna get the axe. And it's like, there's a scene that happens in the film, and I'm like, this is what's gonna happen. In 3, 2, 1, there it is. And honestly, I kind of laughed a lot in this film, and not in scenes that it was meant to be funny. Like, there's this one scene involving this one fucking, I don't know, sister or whatever. I have no idea what they're all called, or that much about the exact naming of each of this religion, but I think they're sisters. But this one sister who goes fucking nuts at some point in the film for no reason, and it's like, this is all for you. It's like, what? And it's like, where is this coming from? At least in Immaculate, it was somewhat like, it made somewhat sense, like it connected to something, and it was set up because you had a character in there that was jealous because of something that was going on. This was just out of fucking nowhere, and like, they would use these, like, painting images, like, of like hallucinations bullshit to like, so this is the real meaning of what's going on right now, but we're not going to touch on it at all. So this movie is just a mess. This movie is really just a mess, and it does have the element of atmosphere over Immaculate, but Immaculate's story was at least told better, and it does have a clear beginning to end, I guess. With just some things that just happen that makes no sense, like, a picture falling off. And it's like, well, it has nothing to do with paranormal or anything. It's like, okay, why did that picture fall? Stuff like that. At least, but like, this is like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, I don't get it. But both of the films are still pretty bad. And beat for beat, literally the same fucking story. Like, they have the same fucking blueprint. Like, if you overlap one another, besides a couple minor little changes, they're the same fucking thing. So we need to fucking speak out about this shit, or we're gonna keep getting movies that literally just overlap one another and are the same fucking bullshit. And it's shown when we literally have a movie that came out 2 weeks ago that is the same. It's not like this movie came out like a year later or anything. They are 2 weeks apart, and this shows there's no creativity. So, yeah. I don't want to speak bad about Ralph or anything, but man, I can't understand a fucking thing that this dude says in any movie. This dude sounds like he mumbles half of the words. It's probably his accent, and he has a really cool accent, I guess. Not he, and he's probably like a nice guy, but whenever I just honestly, I cannot understand a word that this dude says, and just don't. That's just like a cherry on top of me nitpicking, I guess. I'm gonna give the first Omen a D minus. It has good things I like, atmosphere, like some tension form in it, and it's an interesting idea of what they want to do, but it's executed terribly, very predictable, and I already seen this, like literally, like, this is a movie I've seen multiple times, and maybe the average going person won't know the difference. Maybe someone that didn't see Immaculate that goes see this won't know that Immaculate's literally the same movie, but I think Immaculate's way more darker in tones than this film. Even the best way to describe this fucking movie actually is just the devil wants some fucking action. That's the way that I can describe it. The devil just wants some. All right. So that's all I can fucking say about this. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.